Is Sergio Aguero going to fail at Barcelona? That is exactly what we'll be talking about today. But of course, hey everyone, my name is Finn, and as of yesterday, Sergio Aguero has finally signed for Barcelona. So many dreams have come true because finally, Lionel Messi and Sergio Aguero are now teammates at club level. You absolutely love to see it, and you have to admit, no matter who you are or who you support, Sergio Aguero from Manchester City to Barcelona for free is a huge signing. But of course, like most transfers, opinions are absolutely divided all over the place about whether this is a good transfer that'll help the club or whether Barcelona are just going to have the same old problems. And that is exactly what I'll be discussing in today's video. Which of course, if you're not subscribed and you like content like this, please make sure to subscribe down below to catch more content like this in the future. But wow, Sergio Aguero to Barcelona. This is absolutely massive, and as I said, people have different opinions all over the place. In fact, I've seen so many football Facebook pages come up with the most ridiculous excuses to why this won't work. You know, the same Facebook pages they'll post every single month about why the Messi versus Ronaldo debate has finally been decided, and every single month they have a different opinion about who's better. Those Facebook pages, I see Facebook pages like that post something like, oh, but Messi and Aguero won't work well together because they're both Argentinian, and Argentina has not done well with them in recent years. When has that ever become a reason? So Everton have both got Allen and Richarlison. You don't see them winning the Premier League anytime soon. My points to that is you have to admit, no matter who you are, Aguero is a brilliant striker. I would personally put him in my top 3 Premier League strikers of all time. What a legend at Manchester City. I mean, Manchester City's top goal scorer of all time. The most goals for a single club in the Premier League. The top foreign scoring player. The most hat-tricks in the Premier League. Sergio Aguero is a legend of the game, and Lionel Messi, I don't even have to talk about him. Even though many people say he's past his prime, his numbers and statistics are still amazing. I mean, he is really carrying La Liga as a league by itself. Yes, Barcelona didn't win the league this season, but statistically, Lionel Messi is unstoppable. So to put him and Aguero up front, I think that would be brilliant for Barcelona. Now, of course, the whole debate and point of this video is, will Aguero be successful at Barcelona? Well, the thing is, that's a totally different debate to, will Barcelona be successful with Aguero? And by that, I mean, I think Aguero will be successful with Barcelona. I mean, looking at him in his final games for Manchester City, his final game versus Everton, where he came off the bench and scored 2 goals, he was brilliant. And yes, he is a bit of an older striker, and many people have many complaints about that. But the older you get as a striker, the smarter you get about how you score your goals, the smarter you are with your positioning. And we've seen that with brilliant players like Edinson Cavani at Manchester United or Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No, they don't run around like they used to, but they're very smart with their positioning and they help the team a lot. And I think Sergio Aguero is exactly like that. So you know what? I've got no reason to why Aguero and Messi wouldn't work well together up front. But as I said, that's a different discussion to, will Barcelona be successful with Sergio Aguero? To be honest, I don't quite think so. I don't think that they're going to win a Champions League now that they've got Sergio Aguero, because there are still way too many missing puzzle pieces. Was a striker the correct option? First of all, I think to an extent 100% yes. I know we all expect in the likes of Martin Braithwaite to be the next Brazilian Ronaldo, but it just was never going to happen. I mean, really, looking at that front line for Barcelona, bar Messi, they don't really have anything else. And after getting rid of the likes of Luis Suarez, who just won La Liga with Atletico Madrid, they needed a proper striker, a proper attacking player to play with Messi up front. They absolutely needed that. But in terms of Barcelona as a whole, they still need more creative midfielders, they need more informed midfielders, they need younger midfielders. And the problem with Barcelona at the moment is they either have ancient players who have been playing since, I don't know, the times of Socrates, and I don't mean the Brazilian player. They've either got ancient old players or they've got young players that are still learning their ways. And the problem with that is you see with teams like Arsenal, they've got brilliant old players and brilliant young players, but as a team, it's not exactly what they need. They need players in their prime. And that's exactly what Barcelona needs, because we've seen in the Champions League over the last few years, they struggle against some of the top teams around the world, meaning Barcelona themselves cannot be one of the best teams in the world anymore. They need players in their prime, and even looking at them defensively, as I said, Aguero will not help Barcelona be successful by themselves, because they need players in their midfield, they need players in their defense, because we've been talking about Barcelona's defensive problems for years now. Yes, PK is an excellent centre-back, one of the best of all time, but he has passed his prime. Looking at Samuel Umtiti, he is injury-prone. Langley has his really brilliant moments from time to time, but can be sloppy on the ball. In terms of left and right backs, I mean, they just don't have the best in the world anymore. Yes, Jordi Alba is a brilliant left back, but they do need... It's Barcelona. They need the best in the world in that position. And unfortunately, as I said, I think Sergio Aguero, he can succeed at Barcelona. He can be a 17-goal season kind of striker, in my opinion, at Barcelona. He signed a 2-year contract. I think 2 years for a free player like Aguero is brilliant. But unfortunately, as I said, too many puzzle pieces that Barcelona need. Now, of course, there are some talks about huge American businesses that are looking to buy over Barcelona. That could fix their debt problems. I think if they get that, that would be brilliant. But as I said, Sergio Aguero, he can do well at Barcelona. But whether Barcelona themselves will be successful, I don't think so. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section down below. Do you think Aguero will help Barcelona? Do you think Aguero will be the player to get Barcelona another Champions League? Because by the way things are standing, I'm not too sure. I think that Barcelona will be in huge trouble if they lost the likes of Messi, because obviously Messi has been linked away for years now. And although I think Aguero is a great striker, if it was just him in front, I think Barcelona would have the same problems. And as I said, people have so many divided opinions about this. I've seen many people say that it won't work because Messi likes to be the main man for Barcelona, that Messi doesn't work well with other attackers. That's why Aguero at the club won't work. Since when has that ever been an issue? Since when has Messi ever been good just by himself? Yes, he is a brilliant player by himself, but it doesn't mean that he has to operate alone. He's worked with some of the best strikers of all time. I think this Barcelona team, unfortunately, it's very poor. I would say this might be one of the weakest Barcelona teams we have seen in years, which is a huge problem because it's got brilliant individuals. Obviously Messi, obviously Ter Stegen, one or two other brilliant players. But a huge problem is, I don't know, Barcelona themselves just seem to make huge problems. Of course, they're linked to the likes of Wijnaldum from Liverpool, but once again, I don't see why that is a good option. I don't see why that is step number one they have to take. First of all, Wijnaldum is getting a tiny bit older. First of all, he's not a creative player, and that is what Barcelona need. They need more creative players in the squad, and they don't have that at the moment. Defensively, they need younger players. As I said, this team as a whole has way too many problems. Aguero will do well at Barcelona, but as a whole, Barcelona, you have way too many puzzle pieces to fix. But guys, this has been my video about will Sergio Aguero be successful at Barcelona. As I said, I think there's a lot of potential to it. I think he himself could have a brilliant career with Messi up front. But you know what? I think it's something we're going to have to wait and see. I want to hear your opinions about it down below. Once again, guys, thank you so much for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers a week or so ago. Absolutely huge for me. My birthday is in a week. If we could hit 1,100 by then, that would be absolutely huge. The channel has been doing so well, and I only have you guys to thank. Not Sergio Aguero, not any American business that wants to buy over my channel. Just you guys. And I really do thank and appreciate every single one of you so much. Barcelona bringing in a free striker like Aguero is absolutely massive, but you know what? You should have just kept Luis Suarez in the first place if you're just going to bring in an old striker. But you know what? That's not for me to say. I want to hear your guys' opinions down in the comment section down below. This has been Finn, FYNN. Cheers. Bye.